as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019. And last season, it introduced the play-in tournament. It's too soon to say for sure, but it sure seems like the league has gone a long way in trying to motivate teams to compete for the playoffs and not for picks.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Beasley is out there with Big Cat. And it's ABC, and it's the Beast, and it's Parker in at the point guard. And for the Bucks, Corniche is out there with Richmond. Then there's Monroe. Then it's the Prophet, and it's Gonzalez in at the 2. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Richmond the pass to Gonzalez. Bucks passing it around. Here's Corniche. He's guarded by Harrington. And the basket by Corniche. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. To the middle, here's Harrington. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Monroe, the pass to Lewis.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Richmond.
2 minutes.
Over Teague. Richmond no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Out left of the wing. Lewis outside. He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside for Harrington. Shot clock at 5. Teague inside the line. Misses off the right iron. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Lewis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Right, looking around. Harrington lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Lewis. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Teague. A floater. Corniche with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. Richmond outside. Monroe dishes to Lewis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lewis has got 6. Richmond against Teague. The 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, ABC is out there with Big Cat. Then it's Barkley. Then there's Smooth. And it's Frank. And at the two-guard spot, Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maggetti's checked in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
There's the pass to Deck. Right side, Davis. Lets it go from 11. Count that one.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. A rebound by the Bucks. Here's the natural. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hand?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. But now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My dad, my late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Nice D from Maggetti. The 76ers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Down low, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
So both teams making some changes here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Lewis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bucks leading by 3. We've got Richmond. Corniche is out there with Monroe. Then it's the Prophet, and it's Gonzalez in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one is no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Parker, right side. Beasley, the pass to Parker. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Parker's got his first points of the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Richmond. And it's Monroe at the elbow. The Bucks working the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Lewis outside. For 3, Richmond. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
2 minutes.
Here's White.
2 minutes.
And he hits it to tie the game up.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
It's Richmond on the wing. Over Teague. Richmond no good. Philadelphia shooting at 50% in a decent group for the lead. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Parker. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Right against Gonzalez. And he drives in. And that one drops for him. Corniche has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Outside Teague. Passes it to Beasley. Shoots over Monroe. No good from Beasley.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Richmond against Harrington. Richmond with the bucket.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
To the paint. Beasley in the post. Covered by Monroe. No good from Beasley. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Gonzalez with it, picked up by Harrington, and stolen by Wright. Stolen by Monroe. Pass to Lewis. From down in the low post, it goes. Lewis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. Outside Teague. Shoots over Gonzalez, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 8 points for Teague. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Bucks on top, up by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Barkley. So with Parker on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Beasley, the professor out there with Big Cat, and it's the Beast, and it's Barkley in at the point. Count that bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Lewis. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Milwaukee in the lead. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And the basket by Cornish.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Barkley outside. And he can't bank that one in. Bucks leading by 4. Here's the natural. Takes it inside. Beasley with the rebound. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The professor passes to Barkley. Right against Lewis. And Wright throws it down hard.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's the natural, guarded by Wright. 5 on the clock. Milwaukee is to get off a shot here. Monroe, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And there's the pass to Jack. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that season.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Teague is checked in for the professor. And Parker subbed in for Barkley. Richmond is checked in for the Bucks. Big Red comes in for the natural. And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 4. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Big Smooth.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's Gonzalez. The Bucks getting another chance here. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And the 76ers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Teague for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And it's Wright missing. And so the Bucks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.